at you live from the basement. All right. Welcome back, guys. Today's topic is technology, the good, the bad, the ugly, having it at your fingertips. How do you feel? How should it be?
Not at my fingertips all the time. Honestly, it's one of those pieces where, depending on how you use it in society, you got the really good benefit of it, but you also have the downside of the addictiveness of it, the proliferation of how it's grown through every part of our society, where you almost can't live without it.
I'm the exact opposite. I can go home, put that phone on the counter, walk away, and not think twice about it.
See, and that's the fun part. Like, people don't realize, like, from a tech perspective, the idea of, like, as IT guys, like, we work around technology all day. Mm-hmm. The last thing we actually want to see when we get home is technology. Like, we just want to just, go sit out in the backyard, just enjoy nature, take a walk, take a run, whatever it may be. The people that will sit around and play on their phone all day, it's one of those pieces where it's kind of the downside of where technology has gone. Like,
I would say definitely the ugly side to it is the amount of people who that's all they know how to do is technology. They've never been out hunting, they've never been out camping, the bonfires.
No, they're experts on it.
Oh, they probably watched YouTube. They watched a YouTube video on it.
They've watched YouTube on it. They've read about it. They read the comments on a video about it. And they suddenly definitely know more about it than the actual people doing it. And that's, of course, the downside of technology at your fingertips, or like a society that is only grown up to know, the good working technology versus like our generation, where we grew up with literally the basis of like no technology. We saw the entire boom of technology through it to what it is today. So we know how the back end of tech works. We know how the world was before technology completely shifted it.
I will say one thing I definitely noticed is when the internet goes out, when the power goes out, some of the younger coworkers, the oh crud that comes around. What am I gonna do?
How should I do my job without my computer?
Yep.
I don't know. How did they do your job without the computer before it was your job? Before we got to today?
Yeah.
Like the people who go to a restaurant, right? You sit down at a restaurant,
see a lot
you go there with your family, and all you see is people with their screen. And you're like, didn't you go there to spend that time with them? And that's again the negative side of technology proliferating into our society.
I can agree. I can speak bad on the bad side of technology because it really does irk me a lot. The good side is I do have a big farm which now has Wi-Fi across it, which does come in very handy because when you need to look at something, you need to Google something from halfway across 80 acres, it is
or you
nice
just store it in the tractor.
So there is a good side to it. It does come in handy when you need it. Another bad side to it is when people start Googling all their problems and issues and tech issues.
Medical issues.
You hear about that from a lot of doctors, medical staff too. Like, if you know what you're trying to Google and you know what you're trying to look for, absolutely, it can be a help.
Or if you take the time to actually like watch reputable sources or see how it's done instead of just going like, well, here's some base information. Oh, yep, I'm going to jump to a conclusion.
The first thing came from a Reddit thread. That has to be it.
Totally true. Totally true. Or Wikipedia.
Those are always the best ones.
Yeah.
That's definitely whatever's wrong with you. If Wikipedia says it's true, go with it.
WebMD, absolutely. Golden information there.
Yeah, as long as you put at least half of what the problem is, you're probably safe. Yeah. Maybe 3/4.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. But no, I would say it's one of those things that the good, the bad, I can go both ways on it.
It's one of those pieces. Technology hasn't made our society better. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, from advancements in manufacturing to advancements in the medical field, absolutely hasn't made it better. But at the same point in time, it's one of those, too much of it has polluted society at the same time. We don't know how to, as a society, separate ourselves from it and really connect people to people.
Now,
anymore.
I don't have the kids, but I definitely have brothers and sisters, family friends who have the kids, and they all talk about how much it's integrated into the schools now and how much the teaching has changed. I know going to college, taking a few classes, there was a little bit of technology. It wasn't near as bad as what it is now, but I've seen and heard the change versus you being able to look up your sources, you look for your stuff, actually having to dig and get information. Then it expands out to, you know what not to look for.
And back like when we were in school, you had to spend a lot more time reading your research there and then rewriting it versus the technology today has allowed you to, oh, I'm just going to go out to ChatGPT. It's going to do half my research for me, and then I'm just going to copy and paste. I'm going to change a few things so that I can try to avoid making it look like it's plagiarized. And what information gain have you really gotten because you didn't actually have to handwrite it? It's one of those pieces where science has shown that just the hand motion of actually writing out information writes it to your memory completely differently.
That's why I love rewriting stuff because it helps me remember.
Yeah.
So yes, once again, it's good, bad, and ugly depending upon your situation.
Yeah, it's one of those pieces where it absolutely has benefited society. But as with everything else, it's all things in moderation of, hey, if we use it right, it's a great help to us. Well, if you use it incorrectly, you use it more to your detriment, of course it's going to hurt society at some point.
Seeing as I don't think it's going away anytime soon, I guess we'll have to learn to live with it.
Pretty much, I'm pretty sure we've learned to live with it by growing up through it, right? But
I guess I'll just keep turning my phone off when I get home and forgetting that I even exist.
It's one way.
All right. Well, with that being said, we know there's a lot more to cover, a lot more scenario situations. We'd like to thank you guys for joining in. You got any other topics you'd like for us to cover? Feel free to send one in.
Have a good day.